darkness, my old friend.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of Write a Riff mode, a movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke, or riff as we call it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our own professional comedy professionals at a slight point deduction. Everyone's riffs are played back and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins. Round 1.
Remember that game we used to play when we were kids? Capture the flag.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now. Go, 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 move, move, move.
Remember that game we used to play when we were kids? Capture the flag.
Capture the flag? Isn't this a Halo game type?
Remember that game we used to play when we were kids? Capture the flag.
Why'd we call it a flag when we always use my mom's underwear?
Remember that game we used to play when we were kids? Capture the flag.
It was more of a lifestyle than a game to me, but sure.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote. You're almost out of time! Doing great there. Don't get cocky. Round 2.
That's not a toy. I know that. Mikey, no!
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
That's not a toy. I know that. Mikey, no!
Should have done that after she drove me to t-ball practice.
That's not a toy. I know that. Mikey, no!
Shocking, isn't it?
That's not a toy. I know that. Mikey, no!
And the world we knew is gone.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers. Well, look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast. Round 3. You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Something hot? Okay then.
Oh no, she's switching to business casual.
What in the world did I walk in on?
Got a favorite riff? Vote now. Well, look at this hot shot. Round 4.
Does it always smell like waffles?
No. Follow me, we'll go outside.
Okay.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Does it always smell like waffles?
No. Follow me, we'll go outside.
Okay.
Outside I have a pool where we could jump in the water and swim.
Does it always smell like waffles?
No. Follow me, we'll go outside.
Okay.
Don't mind the smell, it's just the dog cooking.
Does it always smell like waffles?
No. Follow me, we'll go outside.
Okay.
Meet my mother, Mrs. Butterworth.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Looking good. riffs just keep on coming. Time for the next round.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
Okay, take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
If you think I'm something, she'll knock your socks off.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
This is a strange adaptation of Macbeth.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
Your sister? Is she hot?
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now. Well played, good riffer. The round is yours. Round 6.
You see, your stupid minds. Stupid, stupid!
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
You see, your stupid minds. Stupid, stupid!
Are you calling me stupid?
You see, your stupid minds. Stupid, stupid!
Stupid? Snap out of it, man. Can't you see you've been brainwashed?
You see, your stupid minds. Stupid, stupid!
Not the best motivational speaker I've ever seen.
Here we go again. Time to vote. Might be a champion riffer in the making. Round 7.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
Who cut Mr. Onion?
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
And the grapes are covered in sperm.
We're down in the mouth. Some of us have been reduced to tears.
Tears? Veggies don't have emotions. They're just veggies.
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy? Round 8.
Someone show me those switches. Come on.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Someone show me those switches. Come on.
Jimmy Smiths or not, give me that switch.
Someone show me those switches. Come on.
Don't try to pull a fast one. One wrong move and we're all dead.
Someone show me those switches. Come on.
No guns, mister.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now. Well, I, for one, am impressed. Round 9. It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Brains. Calf brains and gravy with some chicken strips on the side. Ooh, maybe a chocolate shake.
It's alive. It's alive. Oh look, a zombie. He's coming back from the dead to kill us all.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote. Check out the high score on this one, people. Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
Sometimes I wish I were a cat, so I wouldn't have to do so much brushing and combing.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Sometimes I wish I were a cat, so I wouldn't have to do so much brushing and combing.
Yeah, but then you'd be licking your own ass.
Sometimes I wish I were a cat, so I wouldn't have to do so much brushing and combing.
Ah, so you're more of a spraying and puking hairballs kind of person?
Sometimes I wish I were a cat, so I wouldn't have to do so much brushing and combing.
You wish to be a cat? No problem. There, you're now a cat. You're welcome.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now. Simply stunning work! And the winner is... Thanks to everyone who played. Let's give each other a hand. Round one.
And you'll see we can change.
I think we can change. I think we can all change. Just give us a chance.
Okay, take a deep breath and enter your riff.
And you'll see we can change.
I think we can change. I think we can all change. Just give us a chance.
You? Changing? You'd have to prove it.
And you'll see we can change.
I think we can change. I think we can all change. Just give us a chance.
He'd be repeating a version of that line his entire life.
And you'll see we can change.
I think we can change. I think we can all change. Just give us a chance.
Ministers, sinisters, banisters, canisters.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers. You're doing great. Don't let it get to your head. Round two.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate, even the relish, or hors d'oeuvres, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Into your riff now.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate, even the relish, or hors d'oeuvres, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
It's ready. Let's go call our masters and tell them dinner is ready.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate, even the relish, or hors d'oeuvres, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
It's a depression salad.
The entire meal, except for the dessert and drink, is put on the single plate, even the relish, or hors d'oeuvres, celery, olives, radishes, pickles, and so forth.
Why do we only have the one plate? Especially when there are more in the sink.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Oh, I'm just so proud of you. Round 3.
Oh, they sent a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Oh, they sent a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
Is it? We asked for glue sticks and number 2 pencils.
Oh, they sent a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
What's good about a nice farm and zoo animals?
Oh, they sent a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
Now I can't wait to relays these ants in there.
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Might be a champion riffer in the making. Round 4.
2 days tied up like this. She needs to be freed.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
2 days tied up like this. She needs to be freed.
Freed? With a face like that? More like buried.
2 days tied up like this. She needs to be freed.
She needs to run and play and feel the wind in her scabs.
2 days tied up like this. She needs to be freed.
Freed? Look at her. She's hideous.
Here we go again. Time to vote. Simply stunning work. Round 5.
All right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human toys!
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
All right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human toys!
Go Power Rangers.
All right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human toys!
Specifically 1982's The Toy, starring Richard Pryor. Very racist.
All right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human toys!
Bring out the Zords.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Check out the high score on this one, people. Round 6.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all, except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all, except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Eric Roberts didn't know they were recording this part.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all, except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
I let you lick my face.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all, except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
A talking cat? I must lose my mind afterwards. Okay, I lost my mind. That's a talking cat.
Here we go again. Time to vote. Well, look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast. Round 7.
Then is corn grass?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Then is corn grass?
Maple syrup, flour. Wait, this is the wrong list.
Then is corn grass?
Please refer to Bill Corbett's 11-volume Substack for the answer.
Then is corn grass?
That where corns are born and eaten.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now. Well, look at this hot shot. Ready to out-riff your friends? Here we go.
Excuse me, are you gonna move over, Benedict?
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Excuse me, are you gonna move over, Benedict?
Eggs Benedict? The Eggs Benedict? No, I'm not moving.
Excuse me, are you gonna move over, Benedict?
I will poach your ass, I swear to God.
Excuse me, are you gonna move over, Benedict?
Just cause I'm an egg, isn't it?
Got a favorite riff? Vote now. You're doing great. Don't let it get to your head. Round 9.
Jammy, wash your hands. Time to eat.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Jamie, wash your hands. Time to eat.
Is the car coming to eat with us, Mom?
Jamie, wash your hands. Time to eat.
Here we go again, but on the other hand. Food.
Jamie, wash your hands. Time to eat.
We're having Valium for dinner.
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy? Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
That spring, the hunters were plagued by bad luck. My grandfather, though, told me they'd brought it on themselves.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
That spring, the hunters were plagued by bad luck. My grandfather, though, told me they'd brought it on themselves.
They were on the plains where the purple buffalo roamed.
That spring, the hunters were plagued by bad luck. My grandfather, though, told me they'd brought it on themselves.
My bad luck is that I step on their poop. And that's disgusting.
That spring, the hunters were plagued by bad luck. My grandfather, though, told me they'd brought it on themselves.
He said the same thing about my uncle's cancer. Grandpa was an awful man.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote. Well played, good riffer. The round is yours. And the winner is... Three cheers for the top ripper. What's better? All right, gather your friends, head to rifftrax.games and enter your room code. Hello, riffers! In each round of Pick a Riff mode, a movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke, or riff as we call it. You'll be assigned 6 random riffs, and you'll need to pick which one of your riffs is the funniest one. After you make your selection, everyone's riffs are played back and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins. Round 1. Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
I'm calling a press conference. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. That's how I get into Ubers.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers. Doing great there. Don't get cocky. Round 2.
So, you let them both get away. Girl and that delinquent trash person. So, you let them both get away. Girl and that delinquent trash person.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
So, you let them both get away. Girl and that delinquent trash person.
This is the first thing you see if you die and go to hell.
So, you let them both get away. Girl and that delinquent trash person.
I say that every time someone gets a question right in Trivial Pursuit.
So, you let them both get away. Girl and that delinquent trash person.
Blondie and Dagwood?
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Well, I, for one, am impressed. Round 3.
The Eagles killed Becky. The Eagles killed Becky.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
The Eagles killed Becky.
Right after they picked up Frodo and Sam.
The Eagles killed Becky.
Huh, my personal demon says the same thing.
The Eagles killed Becky.
Gah! I just got used to the ghost of Wilford Brimley, and now this?
Here we go again. Time to vote. Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit. Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
Okay, take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
Okay, this family is in trouble in so many different ways.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
It's hard to remember anything while I'm actively wetting my pants in fear.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
Have a nice bowl of toxic waste.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote. Looking good. Round. Five.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce. Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Which we all know was your fault.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Before the cops get here.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
No calling the escort services for you.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers. Might be a champion riffer in the making. The riffs just keep on coming. Time for the next round.
Here's the camera I used to use. Wow. I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with it.
Oh, great.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with it.
Oh, great.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with it.
Oh, great.
Those Ticketmaster fees really put people off.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
That phrase never caught on the way Bless This Mess did.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
The Cottingley Fairies are friends of mine.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Check out the high score on this one, people. Round 7.
Okay. I'll answer anything you want. Just stop crying, all right? Okay. I'll answer anything you want. Just stop crying, all right?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Okay. I'll answer anything you want. Just stop crying, all right?
That's how God would respond to Jimmy Swaggart.
Okay. I'll answer anything you want. Just stop crying, all right?
Well, there's a Facebook group for that.
Okay. I'll answer anything you want. Just stop crying, all right?
Ah, my wedding night.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now. Looking good. Round 8.
TV News here. Could you identify yourself and tell us what's going on? TV News here. Could you identify yourself and tell us what's going on?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
TV News here. Could you identify yourself and tell us what's going on?
There, my pants are full.
TV News here. Could you identify yourself and tell us what's going on?
Also, I'm never going to use algebra, so why do I have to take a class in it?
TV News here. Could you identify yourself and tell us what's going on?
I'd prefer that you cut off my feet and fed them to me.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now. Doing great there. Don't get cocky. Round 9.
Feels like a part of my own body. Feels like a part of my own body.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Feels like a part of my own body.
Yet when I say that to the TSA agent, they pull me aside for a special screening.
Feels like a part of my own body.
Time to ruin it with alcohol.
Feels like a part of my own body.
I know how to get high by sniffing bathroom caulk. We could do that.
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Well played, good riffer. The round is yours. Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
Do you know why we shouldn't drink water from a stream, or a lake, or a swimming pool? Do you know why we shouldn't drink water from a stream, or a lake, or a swimming pool?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Do you know why we shouldn't drink water from a stream, or a lake, or a swimming pool?
Meanwhile, at a Dodge Ram commercial.
Do you know why we shouldn't drink water from a stream, or a lake, or a swimming pool?
Or Flint, Michigan?
Do you know why we shouldn't drink water from a stream, or a lake, or a swimming pool?
All known laws of decency everywhere were broken that day, but they were still proud.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now. Well, look at this hot shot. And the winner is... Remember, there are no losers here. Only people who didn't win.
So it's time to find out what exactly stole my lunch. It seems to like fried chicken, so I brought an entire bucket of fried chicken. Let's see if we can catch this thing on camera.
Two hours later.
Looks like he left his lunch again. I can't believe he left it again. Oh, a whole bucket this time. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I think I need one more. I get a big piece. He's gonna be so mad. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching. No, that's not working. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. Much better. And today, I have two very unique shotguns. This is the Winchester Model 1912, and this is the Ithaca Model 37 Featherlight. And what makes these shotguns unique is the fact that they are slam fire. So you may be wondering, what is slam fire? Well, this is a Mossberg pump action 12 gauge shotgun, and this is a modern 12 gauge shotgun. It does not have the capability to slam fire. The way this shotgun works is you pump it and then you pull the trigger. If you want to shoot it again, you pump it and then you pull the trigger again. But slam fire works a little bit differently. Instead of you chucking around in there and pulling the trigger, you can hold the trigger down and then just work the slide. And as you do, every time a new round enters the chamber, it's gonna go off. So in theory, you should be able to fire this shotgun a whole lot faster. And as I mentioned before, slam fire is no longer a feature that you will find in a 12 gauge pump. It is only found in some older models like the Winchester 1912 and the Ithaca Model 37, which we have both, and I am very excited to try them out. So let's go get set up and get started. So first, I have this Mossberg pump action 12 gauge shotgun. It does not have the slam fire feature. I have 7 rounds of birdshot. I'm gonna see how fast I can fire those, and then we'll compare it to the 1912 and the Model 37. All right, here we go. I mean, that wasn't too slow. Now let's see what we can do with these slam fire shotguns. So now for the Ithaca Model 37. I have 7 rounds of birdshot. Let's see how fast we can do this. I'm gonna say that that was a tad bit faster. Now for the Winchester Model 1912. This kind of has a shockwave setup, and this guy only holds 6 rounds. Let's see how this goes. That was fast, but I think the Ithaca Model 37 was a tad bit faster. So shotguns like the Ithaca Model 37 were intended for things like riot control. So I think we're gonna try this thing out with some less lethal ammunition. These are less lethal rubber slugs. I now have 7 loaded up in this thing, and I'm gonna take a few shots at this rowdy rooster. There's like no recoil with those less lethal shells, so I could go much faster. So now I have the Winchester Model 1912 loaded up with some less lethal V-Star rounds. It's a little squishy cat toy looking thing. It doesn't look very intimidating, but it hurts. Ask Houston Jones. We're gonna see how fast we can put 5 on the Predator's face. Here we go. So if you were wondering what the V-Star looks like, it's an odd little thing, but it actually packs quite a punch. I believe I hit him in the face with almost all 5. I'm pretty sure I hit him all 5 times. I don't see any new damage, but with a face that ugly, it's kind of hard to tell. Now let's see how fast I can dispose of these 2 liters. I think I broke it. What the? Ow! I missed one. Don't act like you're not impressed. Oh, this giant heavy bucket is full of something called vegan mayonnaise. It's called Veganase. It's supposed to stay refrigerated, and I have done that. I refrigerated it in my barn for several weeks. There's no power in the barn. Alrighty, I have the Ithaca Model 37 and some 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. 8 rounds to be exact. Here we go. The rounds that I actually got on target seemed like they did quite a bit of damage, but I also missed quite a few times. Slam fire seems to go down and to the left. Yummy, looks delicious. I mean, I've never tried vegan mayonnaise before. I feel like maybe I should at least, maybe I should try it, right? I mean, I bought 5 gallons, right? You know, maybe if it hadn't been in my barn for like 5 weeks, it would taste okay. Come and get your chicken, Mr. Raccoon. You've got some mayonnaise on there for you. You know what this stuff really looks like? It kind of looks like ice cream. And you know what I like on my ice cream? Nothing, because I'm allergic. What are you, trying to kill me? But next, we're gonna shoot some chocolate syrup. You know, for those of you who can't eat ice cream, rub it in, why don't you? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna throw some pineapples in here too. I mean, why not? Okay, let's try out the Model 1912, shall we? Double-aught buck, here we go. Would you look at that? A wild little Furby done wandered onto my range. You shame if, you know, something happened to him. Something horrible. Oh, if only somebody would hit that subscribe button. This hammer's getting heavy. You better hit that subscribe. Oh, you did. Okay. You did. I'll spare him. You think I'm silly? I know that you unsubscribed as soon as I walked off. Sorry about that. So next, I have 3 gallons of Orbeez. I have shot these with several different calibers, but I have not had a good shot with a 12 gauge yet. It should be pretty entertaining. All right, I have the Model 37 and some bird shot. Oh! a new target today. This is shaving cream mixed. It says pre-mixed, so I thought I had 64 ounces of shaving cream. Turns out this has to be poured into a shaving cream machine. Well, I do not have a shaving cream machine, but I have something that can mix it. Nobody likes eggplant! There's not poop on everything. That table did not seem sturdy enough for what I'm about to do. So the slam fire shotguns are a lot of fun, but my accuracy is definitely diminished when using the slam fire feature. So now I have 45 gallons of water. That's 9 5-gallon water jugs. No math jokes today. Apparently you all take your math pretty serious. I'm gonna get point blank and blast these things as fast as possible. Here we go. You just got jammed. You ain't getting away that easy. Okay, well, you know, after today's tests, I'm gonna say slam fire is pretty cool, but when it comes to being practical, it's not very good. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a big favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. What a beautiful day to do some shooting. What am I gonna shoot though? Oh, 5.77 T-Rex. Why do you hate me so much? I don't know, 700 Nitro? Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, shoot that. What are you, stupid? Nah, I'm definitely in a handgun mood today. Maybe some 500 Magnum. Why are you like this? Yep, 500 Magnum it is. Oh. Can't forget the eggplant. No. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. We're back out on the range, and I'm not sure if you know this, but 500 Magnum is my favorite handgun caliber. And if there's a new one out there, you know I'm gonna sniff it out. And today, we have just that, a brand new 500 Magnum. This is the Taurus Raging Hunter, chambered in 500 Magnum. This has a 5-inch barrel, holds 5 rounds, and a single action or double action, and has these really cool ports at the front of the barrel and little rail on top, just in case you want to put an optic on there. Fun fact, Taurus actually made a 500 Magnum a long time ago, but then they discontinued it. They've decided to bring them back, and I am very excited to try this thing out. Almost hit my guests. Redo. Did. I did it! Okay, well, first things first, I want to shoot some steel targets, but I'm going to do a little science experiment at the same time. I want to know what would happen if you were a little too close to some steel and somebody was shooting 500 Magnum. This is a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie bust, but it has synthetic gel. I am loading up with some Underwood ammo, 500 Magnum, 350 grain jacketed hollow points. We got 5. I'm gonna take a shot at that blue steel target first. Here we go. Woo! That's nice. I haven't got to have fun with 500 Magnum in a while. I tell you what, I missed it. I am curious if any of that shrapnel hit the zombie already, and no shrapnel, but there's a rock hit him in the side of the head. I can already tell that this is gonna be a lot of fun. I really should share though. You guys wanna take a shot? No, I'm good, but just remember, I love you. Well, White Claw. Okay then. Okay, now let's shoot the green target. See what happens. Ooh. Okay. I think Mr. Zombie's all right. Oh. Dude. I don't think any of those hit him. Okay, well, they almost did hit him. So, real quick, this target is designed for you to be able to shoot steel close and not have to worry about shrapnel as much. It's angled really deep, so it'll just throw it all that way. If you look the dirt back here, you can see that's where most of it all went. His face and everything looks great, but seem to be missing a little hair back here, but I expected there to be more damage. So now I'm kind of curious, kind of want to put him all the way back here. I expect this to be worse. Here we go. Oh! Ooh. All right, one more. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that would be bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all right. So that nifty little line that was over there in the dirt is now in his head. And I mean it like, oh. So I'm going to say that if for some reason you were that close to a steel target when he got hit with 500 Magnum, I'm going to go ahead and say that you're going to be having a bad day. Okay, now that the science experiment is over, I'm just going to blast him. Oh! Never seen one do this before. So gel is still there and the whole skull part is back here. Oh, that is nasty. Furbies are an absolute menace to society. If you get them wet, they multiply, and if you feed it after midnight, it turns into a gremlin and runs amok. I'm trying to do my part this year to rid the earth of Furbies, so let's see if the Raging Hunter 500 Magnum is good at eliminating Furbies. All right, here we go. 500 Magnum to the face. There's Furby fur. Yeah, Furby took it right to the face, and it looks like we have a hole. Hit that subscribe button. So this 500 Magnum is holding up pretty well so far, but there's one round in particular that I need to fire through it to verify that it's truly worthy. This is the Underwood Ammo 700 grain hard cast. We're gonna see how it handles this, and we're gonna take a shot at 2 gallons of glue. Okie dokie, let's see how it does, and let's see if I can actually hit this glue. Well, I think I hit the handle. Let me take one more shot. I'm gonna aim lower this time. Oh! All right, looks like I'm hitting a little high with the 700 grain hard cast. The Taurus Raging Hunter held up quite well. The recoil wasn't that bad. So I was aiming there originally, and we nicked the handle. So that second time, I was aiming like all the way down here, and we hit dead center. Up next, I have several targets. I have a 1-gallon water jug full of glittery water. Then I have 7 pounds of butterscotch pudding. I have a container of Simply Orange bubblegum. And last, the Black Eyed Peas' favorite condiment, boom boom sauce. Gonna give you that boom boom boom. Okay, let's try out a little bit of one-handed shooting. I'm gonna start out with the glittery Sorry about that. Anyways, let's blast that glittery water. Ow! Up next, let's get the bubble gum. Pudding is next. Ow! That was really messy, but I expect this boom boom sauce to be pretty bad. Give me that boom boom boom. This target here has been glitterified. Ooh, oh, that boom boom sauce, I think, has been in my barn a tad too long. It smells like somebody made a boom boom over here. My steel target has been covered. It's misted all over the berm. You guys good? Did you get hit at all? A simple no would have sufficed. Today was a proud day for me. I went to the grocery store and there was only one eggplant. So naturally, I had to buy it. And I'm gonna kick it because nobody likes eggplant! Oh, so there's just one last test that I want to do with this Raging Hunter 500 Magnum, and that's seeing how well it holds up when it comes to mag dumping, or cylinder dumping. Oh! Oh, it's been out here for a while. Oh, I'm such a glutton for punishment. Oh! Oh, man! Looking like a Smurf. You know what? I'm gonna have to do 5 more, though. There's still a really big container right there. Here we go. That big red one, that was 5 gallons of Jell-O that has been sitting out here on the range for, I don't know, probably 4 months. Alrighty, well that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Welcome to the Kentucky Ballistics game. Will all players please gather at the starting line?
Hey, Scott.
The first game you will be playing is red light, green light. Your goal is to make it to the finish line.
What are you doing here? I thought you were financially stable. I need a new ceiling fan.
Players may move during green light, and players must stop during red light. Players that move after red light will be eliminated.
Hey, Scott, you want to race? That sounds like an awful idea. What are you, chicken or something? Gobble, 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 gobble. All right, I'll race you. But you're gonna lose, though. Yeah, don't you got like one lung or something?
Let the game begin.
New ceiling fan, here I come.
Green light. Red light. Green light.
Red light.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Scooter?
Green light. Red light. Player Scooter has been eliminated. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light.
No! No! What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. We're back out on the range, and today we're gonna see how much Jell-O it takes to stop a bullet. I've already got it all set up, so let's go check it out. So here you have it, 3 55-gallon barrels full of cherry Jell-O. Water weighs 8 pounds, roughly a gallon, so we have over 1,300 pounds of Jell-O. I'm really curious to see what this can stop. We're gonna leave them on the trailer. We found out on Kentucky Customs that this stuff is really hard to clean up. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description down below. But today we're gonna see how much it takes to stop a bullet. And I'm telling you, this stuff is thick and it is nasty. I mean, whoa. Naturally, we're gonna start out with a small caliber and work our way up to the big caliber. But before that, we're gonna start out with 22 long rifle, very tiny bullet, but not out of a very tiny gun. This is my Rough Rider 22 long rifle. Let's see how far into the Jell-O it makes it. All right, I'm gonna shoot at the very top, work our way down. Okay, let's check it out. We've got our hole right here. Saw some Jell-O kind of fly up. I don't want to shoot in the middle right off the bat because what if we bust it and the video's over? So, let's see here. Nope, nothing out the other side. Up next, we're gonna use 9mm. I have a 115 grain full metal jacket, and I'm gonna be using my Glock 45. Let's go about right there. Okay, obviously, we hit right there. Again, saw some Jell-O fly up. Oh. Got a little bit of a bulge back here, right there. Up next, 45 ACP. I have my Smith & Wesson M&P 45, and I'm loaded up with 230 grain full metal jackets. 22, 9mm, and you can see the 45 left a bigger hole, but nope. We got us a bulge right here, but it did not make it into the second barrel. I bet this next caliber makes it into the second barrel. 44 Magnum. This is my Smith & Wesson model 629, and I've got some Underwood ammo, 245 grain full metal jackets. Wow. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the second camera because that Jell-O is really starting to fly. This trailer is gonna be such a mess. Okay, well, that's where we hit. And, oh yeah, you can't see it probably, but we made it into the second barrel. Up next is a Magnum Research Desert Eagle chambered in 50 AE. I'm gonna be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 300 grain bonded jacketed hollow points. This is gonna make a mess. I guarantee it. Will it go into the second barrel? I don't know. Oh! Okay, well, the sheer force of that round going off broke up our Jell-O. Now this is wet and soggy, but still, it shot upwards and destroyed our little box of Jell-O. Got a big hole right there, and I can't tell. Nope, it's right there. We shot the Desert Eagle, so naturally, there's only one more handgun to shoot. The last handgun we're going to be using today is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel. And we're going to go ahead and go big or go home. Underwood ammo, 700 grain hard cast. I think that it's going to make it into the second barrel, but it won't make it through the second barrel. That is a pretty big hole. Okay, the 700 grain went into the second barrel, and then by golly, it went through the second barrel, but did not make it into the third barrel. So none of the handguns made it through all three barrels. So we're gonna move on to rifles. So the first rifle we're gonna be using is an AR-15, and I'm loaded up with some 5.56 full metal jackets, and this is a 20 round mag. Why am I saying that? Well, YouTube's policies have changed. If you have 30 round mags in your videos now, you are not eligible for monetization. So we have to use 20 round mags, and that also brings me to Full Auto Friday. In the new policies, it says you are not eligible for monetization if you're using full auto. So for now, Full Auto Friday is gonna be put on hold. It's not dead, I'm not gonna kill it, but it's put on hold. You know what though? Regardless, it's all good. I'm in good health, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm doing good. Now let's shoot this Jello. Uh-oh. I don't think I turned on that camera. Oh, no I did. Oh, woo! I thought I forgot to hit record on the second camera. That's always the worst. So that's a tiny hole. I don't think it made it into the second barrel because it's just moving so fast. No. Nope, no hole on the other side. This right here, man, we were slipping and sliding on Kentucky Customs when we hit this stuff, and that is why. This is awful. I'm gonna get down real careful. Survived a 50 cal. Don't want to be killed by Jello. Next is the AK-47. I have a 10 round mag with 1 round of 7.62 by 39 full metal jacket. I think this will make it into the second barrel. I don't know if it'll go through the second barrel, but I want to go ahead and say it's going through the first barrel. So we hit right there. We went through the first barrel, and then it went into the second, and we did not make it through the back of the second barrel. 7.62 by 39 did not make it through the second barrel, but will 308. This is my Brownells BRN 10, and I'm gonna be loaded up with 308 150 grain full metal jackets, 20 round mag. Right meow. Holy smokes! At 308, hitting a little bit harder. Okay, shot right here. I can't really tell. I can't really tell if it made it into the second barrel, but even if it did not make it through the second barrel. So up next, we're gonna use a shotgun, but we're not gonna use the puny 12 gauge shotgun. We're gonna use a 10 gauge shotgun. This is a 1 3/4 ounce slug, almost 2 ounces of lead. There's about to be Jello all over the place. Woo! Okay, as you can see, we have a much bigger hole. Jello went everywhere, and the force. I have earplugs in, and I can still hear those chains rattling on this trailer. Let's see if we made it to the other side. I highly doubt it. There we go. So we hit right here. So the hole, nope. We did not go through the other side. Wait, maybe we did. That's a pretty big hole right there. I think we did. Yeah, we made it into the second barrel. Did not make it into the the third barrel though. Time to step it up to the big boys. This here is my 500 Nitro Express double barrel elephant rifle. It's an absolute monster, and it shoots this 50 caliber round, 570 grain brass solid. I bet this goes through all 3 barrels. This thing's gonna kick the snot out of me. Best part. Okay, let's go ahead and make some space in between these. Yeah, I can already see where we went through. Okay, so we went through right over here, went into the second barrel. Up to this point, the 700 grain 500 Magnum is the only other thing that's made it through the second barrel. And it went through right here. Right here, 500 Nitro, and it made it into the third barrel. Yep. We went all the way through the third barrel. That is crazy. I also want to point out that the 500 Nitro knocked out a lot of the Jello. We were not missing that much Jello before. I can't find the bullet. We made it through all 3 barrels of Jello, so naturally we should be done. But I'm not done. For our last rifle, we have a 50 BMG 660 grain full metal jacket. I'm just joking, that's kind of small. We're gonna use this. This is a 700 Nitro Express 70 caliber round, and that is a 1000 grain full metal jacket. And this is what fires it. My double barrel 700 Nitro Express. This thing is an absolute monster. That moved the whole trailer. So, we hit right here, and we delivered so much energy that the whole trailer moved. It like lifted up, which is insane. Yeah, we definitely made it into the second barrel. Look, it's leaking out. Now, how about the third barrel? Get down here. Looks like we did. We went into the third barrel right there, and it looks like we almost made it to the third. Bullet's right there, and you can see it's kind of sideways. All right, I'm gonna take my watch off. Oh, that's just so gross. It's not there. Where is it? Oh, come on. Oh, nope, that's not it. Should roll up the sleeve. It's so gross. I'm having a hard time feeling anything in there. Oh. God, so gross. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I had a ton of fun, and I want to know, this is about as old school as it gets when it comes to a boomstick. You have an 8-bore barrel, and as you can see here, it says Ye Old Boomstick. We are loaded up with a 900 grain lead ball, that is 8-bore, and a modest amount of black powder. Let's see what happens. Oh, that does not look good. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And last year, we moved out to the new range, and I absolutely love it, but there's some things about the old range that I miss, and I think that you miss them too. So, I decided to bring the old range to the new range. This is 103 railroad ties, and I am very excited about our new berm, old berm, new berm. Now, I'm also very excited about the first video of 2025. We are in the future, folks, but today we're going to be talking about some medieval technology. So way back when, in ye old days, there were these guys called knights. And I can only imagine what it was like the first time a knight walked into the battlefield. What a bunch of losers! Well, at some point, somebody got really tired of battling medieval juggernauts and decided to make ye old boomstick. And as far as I know, this is about as old school as it gets when it comes to a boomstick. So basically what we have here today is a medieval hand cannon, but this is a modern reproduction. You have a very large piece of wood here, a literal stick, and then you have an 8-bore barrel. And as you can see here, it says ye old boomstick. So as you can imagine, back in the medieval days, they did not have brass casings, primers, or anything fancy like that. All they had was black powder. So once this thing was loaded up, your only option to get this to fire was either to take a little stick you had lit and touch it to your breech, or you could be fancy like me, and I have a little handle here that is equipped with some slow burning fuse, and then you hit this, it will touch it to that tiny little hole and hopefully ignite your black powder. Now, if you did actually manage to ignite your powder and you did finally fire off a shot, you're pretty much just left with a giant club after that. There's no way you're gonna be able to reload this thing on the battlefield. So some of them came equipped with a large spike so you could somewhat defend yourself after totally missing your shot. So would this medieval boomstick actually be able to take out a knight? Well, as you can imagine, I had some trouble finding a knight, so today we have a stand-in. This is a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso, and we have him equipped with some knight armor. We have a breastplate, I have a chainmail shirt underneath it, and we have a helmet. And if you've never seen a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso before, this thing has lifelike flesh, bones, organs, and has been zombified with green blood. Now, let's get this guy all suited back up again and see what happens. Okie dokie, well, before we blast our knight, we're just gonna take a shot with the old boomstick. And I have to admit, I'm, well, a little nervous. My neck scar is itching just slightly. I really don't know why it would be. I mean, it's not like it's a pipe on a stick filled with black powder or anything. It's gonna be great. Anyways, we are loaded up with a 900 grain lead ball that is 8-bore and a modest amount of black powder. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got my fuse lit. Here we go. going to go ahead and say that is much more exhilarating than a modern firearm. Wow, that was really something. Let's go blast our night. I am loaded up with another 900 grain lead ball, and now we're gonna see what would happen if I were to encounter a knight. Not look good for that night. Looks like I shot a little low. All right, let's have a look at our night here. I can already tell you right here, that's not looking good. You got a little bit of green liquid coming out. That's never a good sign. I did hit a little low. It's not exactly easy to aim with a stick. Let's remove the breastplate. Ah, yes, we blew right through that. Very nice clean hole through the back of that. And it looks like we also made it through the chainmail. Just ate that up. Look at that. That's a pretty big hole right there. And then entered him right there. So now I'm wondering how far in did it go? It doesn't look like it went super deep. Some little pieces of his chainmail in there. Well, I mean, it's a pretty deep hole. It looks like the ball is right there and stopped right at the zombie's spine. All in all, I would say that was a pretty successful shot, but I want to take one more shot with that lead ball in this area, and I'm gonna scoot up just a little closer. Because I mean, most likely, if I was on the battlefield, I'm gonna run right up on him. I wanna make sure I do not miss with my one and only shot. Oh my gosh! Could you imagine being the first person to see someone run up with this on the battlefield? Sir Thomas just went down. He had the power of a dragon. He must have been a wizard. You definitely want ye old safety glasses on. That thing throws a lot of debris in the air when it goes off. Shoo-wee. Okay, well, we had a good hit, obviously. I was like 2 feet from him. Let's take a look. That definitely doesn't look good. I mean, that's a solid hole there. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can get my whole thumb in there. Now pulling it out's the problem. Oh no, it's a trap. It's just like the movie Saw. All right, let's take a look. But before we do, if you are enjoying this video, do yourself a big favor and hit that subscribe button. Oh, that's not looking good. Okay, so again, we have a really nice clean hole. Just I'll just set that right there. And our chainmail got chewed up. That is pretty bad. So as you can see there, some of it actually went inside him. I don't even know what that is. What's this? I don't even know what that is. It's a piece of our what? Oh, no, that's bone. Oh, okay. Looks like we made it all the way through him and the brick stopped it. I believe this is our bullet right here. Oh, it is. Look at that. It is dangling off of the chainmail. It is smushed into it. Look at that. It smushed it in there. That is crazy. So that one, that thing was really moving. I mean, we blew all the way through him. Yeah, I don't know if you'd get up from that one. Okie dokie. Well, after seeing those results, I would say that ye old boomstick would definitely be effective against a knight. And on top of that, something that I'm realizing, this chainmail right here would actually work against you. It seems to be dragging those pieces inside him. So you're actually getting more metal and more shrapnel pulled in you than you would have if you weren't wearing this extra protective layer. So we've hit Mr. Zombie Knight with one large solid lead ball, but now I want to know what happens when we hit him with several smaller lead balls, also known as ye olde buckshot. Now this right here is a double-aught buck pellet, and typically in a 12-gauge shotgun you would hold 9 of these, but that's too small for ye olde boomstick. So here I have, I believe, what would be called quintuple-aught buck. This is 0.45 inches in diameter, and ye olde boomstick is gonna hold 7 of those things. Now the only issue with this buckshot is most likely some of those pellets are not going to hit him and they're gonna hit that berm. So I'm gonna take a few extra precautions just in case we have a ricochet. You know, because I don't need another neck scar and I kinda like my teeth. Oh, did I even hit him? Ow! My thumb is on fire. I can't blow on it. What the heck? Look at it. It burned a hole through my glove. Ah, I don't even think I hit him. So it appears that the buckshot would not be as effective against a knight as the solid lead ball. We have a hit right here, and it did not make it through the armor. And we have several hits here on his helmet. That one right there hit him real good. Okay. No, he's looking pretty good. The helmet did its job. He does not have any kind of injuries to his head or face or his neck. He's looking pretty solid. So I would not recommend buckshot against knights for ye olde boomstick. Stick with the big balls. At this point, there's only one thing left to do, and that is blast him in the helmet with a solid 900 grain lead ball. Have you ever had one of those moments in life where you kind of rethink your decisions and you think, wow, you know, that could have gone bad? Well, right now is one of those moments for me. I'm glad you could be here for it and enjoy it with me. I 100% expected that to at least make it through the first layer of this helmet. But as you can see right here, it 100% did not. So we did not make it through the helmet, but thankfully nothing made it through me also. Yes, it is crammed into the side of his head. But you know what? Before I take this helmet off, I need to test out one more thing. We have yet to test out ye olde spike. Okay. Well, who would have thought that the spike was more effective than the lead ball? Oh! I think you may have just been better off with just the pointy part of this. That's pretty gnarly. I wonder if back in the medieval times they had places where you could go learn to repair armor and whatnot. Oh, yes. All right. We have a pretty big dent right there in that helmet. Looks like you would not have an ear. His ear is busted. And yes, skull is definitely cracked. At the least, you would have a very severe concussion. At the worst, I'd say that'd probably be the end. Especially if you got caught with that spike. My goodness, that is awful. Busted through it. Other than us not making it through the helmet, I'm pretty impressed with ye old boomstick. But you know what? Now I need to know what would happen if you got hit with an old school boomstick and you did not have on any armor. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Well, it looks like he sneezed and held his nose. I mean, that is quite the blowout. There's literally nothing. Yep. Oh, okay, so I learned something. If you look right here, looks like we're not getting a complete powder burn. There's actually some unburnt powder on him. Oh. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about ye old boomstick and what else you would like to see me do with it.